ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा तस्य भासो नारायणो ब्रह्माणि आमनरमेण श्रीचन्मेश शरणं श्रीगुरुभ्यो. Respected sadhakas, welcome wherever our minds are during the day because of our various duties, activities, obligations. When we come at 6 o'clock for our classes, we should be at any, with all required commitments or whatever you say, quickly bring back the mind into the satsanga. If that ability comes to us, it is so fortunate we are. So, spending these 2 hours in the smarana of the Paramatma through the Katha. So, Katha Shravanam is going on, Bhagavat Smaranam is going on. Through the Katha, Bhagavan's Mahima, Shakti, all of that we are seeing, and also Bhagavan's Divya Mangala Gunas. The best of all is his Kripa and Karuna for his Bhaktas. And when you and I, as the Veshti Jiva, have this Bhakti, Prapatti, Sharanagati, Upasana, and having done all that, Prarthana to Paramatma, nothing is impossible. No problem can remain, no dearth will be there for any of the bhukti or the things required in the world. And yoga kshemam vahami, yogasya kshemam vahami. Even our spiritual sadhanas also will be taken care of by his infinite kind, compassionate grace. So with this full faith, tuning more and more to him through this bhakti saranagati, developed while or after or during listening the Bhagavata, we just do our due and wait for his grace to happen. And what is the grace? What happens when the Lord blesses us means just we remain as we are in our own selves. And we just visualize the world to be simultaneously both expression of God and God within it. We are able to see simultaneously the substratum, the mud, and the mud alone in the form of pots. So too, we will be able to visualize the divinity permeating everywhere and that divine alone expressing as everything. So there ends our journey. Thereafter, the Vyavahara is Vyavahara, but earlier we were missing the Paramarthika. We get the Paramartha now. Established in that Paramartha, we are unmoved, untouched, unperturbed, undisturbed. We are in that stable, stationary experience of our being. There are no words to explain it. It is just an experience. Then the outside Vyavahara, it just goes on as it going on from the beginning of creation, which neither adds anything to our being nor subtracts anything from our being. That is a state of discovering the ultimate by Bhagavat Krupa. May it happen to all of us. May we seek it single pointedly and deserve it by all our due sadhanas. So let us join today also evening to our study of Bhagavatam and Ramayanam and Ashtottaram. In the Bhagavatam study, we will continue where we stopped yesterday. The most beautiful, enchanting story of Bhagavan Krishna and Sudhama or Sri Dama or the Kuchela. It's called as Kuchela Katha, Kuchela Upakhyanam or Sudhama Charitram or Sri Dama Charitam. So mainly in this we see Bhagavan's love for his childhood friend and Bhagavan's respect and reverence to the Brahmanas, even though he himself is an avatar. And luckily, whom he got is both two in one, the childhood friend as well as Brahmana. So the Lord is overpowered in his both love and devotion, both he expresses. Today, that portion we will cover. Then, what he will ask and all, that will be in the next chapter 81. Tomorrow it will be seen. Then in Adhyatma Ramayanam, today we will see, yesterday we saw Ravana giving that Brahma Jnana Tattva Upadesha to Mandodari. Today she will give the Bhakti Upadesha to Ravana. So that topic will be covered in the Yuddha Kandam, the 10th chapter. Then in the 11th, 10th Sarga. 11th May, tomorrow we'll see Ravana will be eliminated by Bhagavan Sri Rama. And we go for our beautiful Ashtottaram in continuation. So let us start the day. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्. ओम समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदी नदीभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो परब्रह्मणे नमः. महाविष्णवे नमः. ब्रह्मणे नमः. सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नमः. नारदाय नमः. वेदव्यासाय नमः. शुकब्रह्मर्षि सूतमहामुनिये शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो त्रयादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादिवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दश दिक्पालकेभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे मातापितृदेवताभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्यादि गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यपरम्परायाः भक्तभगवतपरम्परायाः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्व व्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण सौभ्रातृत्व एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां समस्त सनातन धर्म भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु संस्थापकानां नित्य निरन्तरायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजयादि समस्त संपदा साधना शक्ति सानुकूलता प्राप्ति द्वारा अस्माकं सहित समस्त बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन निवारण द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशम स्कंधस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंधः उत्तरार्धः अथ 80तमोऽध्यायः. Friends, let us chant. So let us chant 80th chapter. Pura padho fir se. Nothing wrong. Beautiful chapter it is. Om Rajovaच Bhagavanyani Chanyani Mukundasya Mahatmanah Viryani Ananta Viryasya Shrotumiccamahe Prabho को नु श्रुत्वा सकृत् ब्रह्मन् उत्तमश्लोकसत्कथाः विरमेत विशेषज्ञः विषण्णः काममार्गणैः सा वाग्यया तस्य गुणान् गृणीते करौ च तत्कर्म करौ मनश्च स्मरेद्वसन्तं स्थिरजङ्गमेषु शृणोति तत्पुण्यकथाः सकर्णः शिरस्तु तत्स्योभयलिङ्गमानमेतु तदेव यत् पश्यति तद्धि चक्षुः अङ्गानि विष्णोरथ तज्जनानां पादोदकं यानि भजन्ति नित्यं सूत उवाच विष्णुरातेन सम्पृष्टः भगवान् बादरायणिः वासुदेवे भगवति निमग्नहृदयोऽब्रवीत् श्रीशुक उवाच कृष्णस्यासीत् सखा कश्चित् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवित्तमः विरक्त इन्द्रियार्थेषु प्रशान्तात्मा जितेन्द्रियः यदृच्छयोपपन्नेन वर्तमानो गृहाश्रमे तस्य भार्या कुचेलस्य क्षुत्क्षामा च तथाविधा पतिव्रता पतिं प्राह म्लायता वदनेन सा दरिद्रासीदमाना सा वेपमानाभिगम्य च ननु ब्रह्मण भगवतः सखा साक्षात् श्रियपतिः ब्रह्मण्यश्च शरण्यश्च भगवान् सात्वतर्षभः तमुपैहि महाभाग साधूनां च परायणं दास्यति द्रविणं भूरि सीदते ते कुटुम्बिने आस्ते धुना द्वारवत्यां भोजवृष्ण्यन्धकेश्वरः स्मरतः पादकमलम् आत्मानमपि यच्छति किन्वर्थकामान् भजतः नात्यभीष्टान् जगद्गुरुः स एवं भार्यया विप्रः बहुशः प्रार्थितो मृदु अयं हि परमो लाभः उत्तमश्लोकदर्शनम् इति संचिन्त्य मनसा गमनाय मतिं दधे अप्यस्त्युपायेनम किञ्चित् गृहे कल्याणि दीयताम् याचित्वा चतुरो मुष्टीन् विप्रान् पृथुकतण्डुलान् चेलखण्डेन तान् बद्ध्वा भर्त्रे प्रादादुपायनम् सतानादाय विप्राग्र्यः प्रययौ द्वारकां किल कृष्णसन्दर्शनं मह्यं कथं स्यादिति चिन्तयन् त्रीणि गुल्मान्यतीयाय तिस्रः कक्षाश्च सद्विजः विप्रो गम्यान्धवृष्णीनां गृहेष्वच्युतधर्मिणां गृहं द्वि-अष्टसहस्राणां महिषीणां हरेर्द्विजः विवेश एकतमं श्रीमत् ब्रह्मानन्दं गतो यथा तं विलोक्याच्युतो दूरात् प्रिया पर्यङ्कमास्थितः सहसोत्थाय चाभ्येत्य दोर्भ्यां पर्यगृहीन् मुदा सख्युः प्रियस्य विप्रर्षेः अङ्गसङ्गातिनिर्वृतः प्रीतो व्यमुञ्चदबिन्दून् नेत्राभ्यां पुष्करे क्षणः अथोपवेश्य पर्यङ्के स्वयं सख्युः समर्हणम् उपहृत्यावनिज्याप्य पादौ पादावने जनीः अग्रहीत शिरसा राजन् भगवान् लोकपावनः व्यलिम्पत दिव्यगन्धेन चन्दना गुरुकुङ्कुमैः धूपैः सुरभिर्मित्रं प्रदीपावलिभिर्मुदा अर्चित्वा वेद्यताम्बूलं गां च स्वागतमब्रवीत् कुचेलं मलिनं क्षामं द्विजं धमनि सन्ततं देवी पर्यचरत् साक्षात् चामरव्यजनेन वै अन्तःपुरजनो दृष्ट्वा कृष्णेनामलकीर्तिना विस्मितो भूदतिप्रीत्या अवधूतं सभाजितं किमनेन कृतं पुण्यम् अवधूतेन भिक्षुणा श्रियाहीनेन लोकेऽस्मिन् गर्हितेनाधमेन च योऽसौ त्रिलोकगुरुणा श्रीनिवासेन सम्भृतः पर्यङ्कस्तां श्रियं हित्वा परिष्वक्तोऽग्रजो यथा कथयाञ्चक्रतुर्गाथाः पूर्वा गुरुकुले सतोः आत्मनो ललिता राजन् करौ गृह्य परस्परम् श्रीभगवानुवाच अपि ब्रह्मन् गुरुकुलात् भवता लब्धदक्षिणात् समावृत्तेन धर्मज्ञ भार्योढा सदृशी न वा प्रायो गृहेषु ते चित्तम् अकामविहतं तथा नैवातिप्रीयसे विद्वन् धनेषु विदितं हि मे केचित् कुर्वन्ति कर्माणि कामैः आहतचेतसः त्यजन्तः प्रकृतिर्दैवीः यथा अहं लोकसङ्ग्रहं कच्चित् गुरुकुले वासं ब्रह्मन् स्मरसि नौ यतः द्विजो विज्ञाय विज्ञेयं तमसः पारमश्नुते स वै सत्कर्मणां साक्षात् द्विजातेरिह सम्भवः आद्योऽङ्गयत्राश्रमिणां यथाहं ज्ञानदो गुरुः विनन्वर्थको विदाः ब्रह्मन् वर्णाश्रमवताम् इह ये मया गुरुणा वाचा तरन्त्यञ्जो भवार्णवम् नाहम् इज्या प्रजातिभ्यां तपसोपशमेन वा तुष्येयं सर्वभूतात्मा गुरुशुश्रूषया यथा अपि नः स्मरते ब्रह्मन् वृत्तं निवसतां गुरौ गुरुदारैः चोदितानां इन्धनानयने क्वचितो प्रविष्टानां महारण्यम् अपर्तौ सुमहत् द्विजा वातवर्षमभूत् तीव्रं निष्ठुराहस्तनयित्नवः सूर्यश्चास्तं गतस्तावत् तमसा चावृता दिशः निम्नं कूलं जलमयं न प्राज्ञायत किञ्चन वयं भृशं तत्र महानिलाम्बुभिः निहन्यमाना मुहुरम्बुसम्प्लवे दिशो विदन्तोत परस्परं वने गृहीतहस्ताः परिबभ्रिमातुराः एतद् विदित्वा उदिते रवौ सान्दीपनिर्गुरुः अन्वेषमाणो नः शिष्यान् आचार्यो पश्यदातुरान् अहो हे पुत्रकायूयम् अस्मदर्थेति दुःखिताः आत्मा वै प्राणिनां प्रेष्ठः तमनादृत्य मत्पराः एतदेव हि सच्छिष्यैः कर्तव्यं गुरुनिष्कृतम् यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वार्थात्मार्पणं गुरौ तुष्टोऽहं वो द्विजश्रेष्ठाः सत्याः सन्तु मनोरथाः छन्दांसि अयातयामानि भवन्त्विह परत्र च इत्थं विधान्यनेकानि वसतां गुरुवेश्मसु गुरोरनुग्रहेणैव पुमान् पूर्णः प्रशान्तये ब्राह्मण उवाच किमस्माभिरनिर्वृत्तं देवदेव जगद्गुरो भवता सत्यकामेन येषां वासो गुरावभूत् यस्य छन्दोमयं ब्रह्म देह आवपनं विभो श्रेयसां तस्य गुरुषु वासोऽत्यन्तविडम्बनम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे श्रीरामचरितं नाम अशीतितमोऽध्यायः. These chapter, these slokas, every one of them is a divya mantra, like a Upanishad mantra only. That much beauty, devotion, love, all good qualities, respect, reverence, hospitality. How a grahastha has to receive a guest, a grahastha has to receive a brahmana, dvija. All these details are taught to us in this chapter. Like Nakanchana Vasadao Pratyachakshita, morning what we have seen, started seeing all those Upanishadic practices we can see in this chapter if we have that patience. Now, in this chapter, among so many topics, the first topic was wherein our Shukadev ji is asked by Shri Parikshit ji, if at all any of the more Bhagavan Krishna stories are there, please tell, I am interested to listen. And in those 1, 2, 3 shlokas, 4, he spoke about how the fulfillment of life is only in using all our faculties, in serving the Lord, in doing those things which each of the organ can do only for Bhagavan. That was the beautiful thought that is given by our Parikshit ji. So he caught, after listening to so many 10 sargas, as to where is a human fulfillment. So he got the theory, he is doing that practice also heart in heart, he is out of delusion. What is delusion? Delusion is doing everything with all our faculties or anything with all our faculties other than serving Bhagwan. Other than trying to reach Bhagwan, anything done with any of the faculties is the simple sign of delusion. That happens because of ignorance. Ignorance of only these two things, that everything is Lord and we are here supposed to only serve Him. In the ignorance of this knowledge, the delusion comes, because of which we do with our faculties and with the time given, with the talents given, everything other than what we are supposed to do. So, all this we have seen. Then, when such question was asked, then Vishnuratha ऐसे पूछा, तो that Brahmarata, Shukadev also beautifully remembering Lord Krishna, he starts telling one of the most enchanting Leelas of Lord Krishna's avatara, that is the Sri Dama Charita. Let us do that. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Bhagawata Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Suta Sharanam Mama, Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Narada Sharanam Mama, Sri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Sri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangum Langhayate Girim, Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam, Swarge Satye Cha Kailase, Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha, Atam Pivantu Sadbhagyaha, Mama Munchata Karechita, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagawata Mahapuranam, Dashamaskandha Uttarardha Shititamoധ്യായः Shri Sudhama Sridhama Kuchela Upakhyanam Charitam Suta Uvacha Vishnuratena Samprushtaha. When Samyak Prushtaha, very well asked by Vishnurata Parikshit. What is the wellness in the asking? They address first of all to the Guru. Okay, Prabho, Bhagavan, and Brahman. So these are the attitudes of the Shishya Parikshit ji towards the Guru, the Shukadev ji. This is the first Samyakatva in his Prashna. Second Samyakatva is the theme which he asked. And we should have that topic discussed with anyone in which our and other person, of both of them, the divine benefits are there, spiritual benefits are there. Any other discussion is, even it is a worldly beneficial thing, not so great. So when he asked the question related to Bhagwan, therefore that question is the Samyak Prashna, Samyakatva. Third one, he has given full freedom and license to the Guru to exhaustively tell the story without any hesitation whether the listener will be liking it or not. How? By himself saying that who is the one who becomes Trupta, who knows the glory of the Lord and his Leelas in listening. Therefore, you need not have any hesitation. Hey Guru, please go on speaking. And then he has expressed his maturity or conviction gained through his entire life lived, even this Bhagavata heard for last 5-6 days, that the entire our upadhis parikarams have to be used only in serving the Lord, that in that only there is fulfillment. So in this basis the question asked by Parikshit was samyak, therefore samprushtaha, Samyak Prishtaha. Bhagavan Badarayanihi. That the Lord, the Badarayana Vedavyasa Putra Badarayanihi, Sri Shukadevji. What did he do? Abravita, he spoke. But before speaking, what happened to him? Vasudeve Bhagavati Nimagna Hrudayaha. Shukadevji's entire Hridaya was fully drowned or soaked or drenched or submerged or immersed in Sri Krishna Paramatma and the Mahima of the God and Bhakti to the Lord. In that his Hridaya got fully soaked. That means what? Anything spoken should be spoken from the heart. Now, mm, every of the thing which spoken by Shukadev so far was from his own heart. Now his heart is no more there because it is now drowned in Bhagavan Krishna. Therefore, as every time so far, because through every of the Bhagavata Bhakta, Bhagavan only speaks in general, but particularly now, because Shukadev has made his heart enter in devotion into the Lord, now we can imagine that this katha is not spoken by Shukadevji merely, though he himself is such a great Jnani Jivan Mukta. Then what? Along with him or through him, Bhagavan himself is speaking. So the Bhagavad Katha itself is Bhagavan Krishna. Shukadevji in general is Bhagavan Krishna. Now Shukadevji with his total surrender, devotion, submerging in Bhagavan Krishna, allowing Bhagavan to speak through him. Therefore, a three-pronged, three ways of divinity has come to this particular topic or discussion. You and I also, with that attitude, listen. So many secrets of Bhakti, Guru Anugraha, Bhagavad Anugraha start getting revealed to us. So such Shukadeva, with himself experiencing that devotion, spoke to our Sri Raja Parikshit and all hundreds and thousands of saints and sages and rajas and so many were assembled there in that place of Shukatala when he was giving this katha. Then what did he spoke? Shri Shukavacha, what did he speak? सुखदेव जी कह रहे हैं कि कृष्ण स्यासीत सखा कश्चित कश्चित सखा आसीत कृष्णस्य. Remember, for the Lord, the entire world is Sakha. One point. General. Because he is Narayana, all are Nara. Nara Narayana are expression of one Paramatma only. Among them, Krishna has special Sakhatva from his side. When he sees some people are special in their character or conduct or even Bahuk Janma Kruta Punya Phala expressing specially. Now, for example, is this Sakha, Vishesha Sakha is this Brahmana. Why? Because he is Brahmana. Right? So what? What? To get the Manushya Janma itself is the so rarer than the rarest thing. And in that getting birth in the Brahmana Vamsha and Brahmana Kula is rarer than rarest. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna by choice had his effort and success in making that SREE the Brahmana as Sakha. Means what? ब्राह्मण का भगवान खुद ही सखा बना देते हैं. He makes everyone friend, but is dearly friend to the Brahmana because that Janma is the phala of many Janmas, Satkarma and Punya and Upasana and Sat Jivana with values, etc. So, in this way, if you see in every line, there is something for us to learn in this entire chapter. So, Krishnasya Asit Sakha Kaschit. Now, this story is not that much highlighted in that way elaborately, but only in the 80th chapter said. Why? Because it is too intimate, too personal to Krishna Bhagavan. All stories of Krishna are for everyone, but this particular story of Krishna is very intimate for his own self. That he is visited by his most beloved childhood friend with all the divine qualities. वो पर्सनल है भगवान के लिए. Is it not something personal, something very intimate, his own? But anyway, Shukadev ji ko pucha Parikshit ji ne. Parikshit ji also meditating on Krishna, taking permission from Krishna. Can we share your this most personal experience like that of your prema with Gopikas, etc. With Parikshit, he is asking. Krishna said, never mind, he deserves after these 5 days of great listening, therefore go ahead. So in that way, Krishna permission Shukadev ji took and he is narrating. Every secret is not revealed to every undeserving people. Only deserving gets the secrets. One of the secret most story is this. What is the secret in it? Story aspect is simple, but in that the in-depth prema, bhakti of Bhagavan and the karuna and the daivi shakti, all of them subtle secrets that are there. So Krishnasya Sit Sakha Kaschit. One Kaschit Sakha was there. And who was he? There were so many were there. The Gwala Balas in that Brindavana and Gokula. So too he must have had many in the Mathura also. And wherever he goes, because of his charming personality, loving expression, he might have had many sakhas, the friends. Because Krishna's personality is such that everybody tries to befriend him. He is so loving, so jolly, so joyful, so dynamic and all. He is the listener of others' problem and solver of all of them. Never he shares his problems to anyone, though he had so many. So these are the qualities of Mitra, and then there's a big topic. We need not prove all of that in Krishna. You all can do it as your homework. That this Brahmanas, this Sakha's speciality kya hai? First to Brahmana. So by birth is Brahmana. But anybody by birth Brahmana is not maintaining the Brahmanatva, especially in this Kali Yuga. They are all doing the works of Kshatriya by joining politics, Vaishya by joining all these business, etc., and Shudra in joining all the labor related activities. Brahman to chod rahe in today's world. No, for different reasons, purposes, the Varna Shankara, and all of that, you worry about it. I'm not. I'm just mentioning. But this Brahmana by birth, but what is the highest quality of a Brahmana to do? Brahma Vittamaha. His first job is to study the Vedas. In that Vedas, not only the Yajna Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Karma Kanda, Varna Ashrama Dharma, but along with that, the Upanishad Vedanta Kanda or Jnana Prasanga, where Tattva Jnana is told. And Brahmana is supposed not only to listen it or study it from his gurus, understand it, but he should keep that as his goal, and if possible, he must experience it. His attention should be only on that. For the sake of that, he is surviving. While surviving or living as a Brahmana, he will guide the other people according to the Vedas what to do, what not to do at various occasion situations. ब्राह्मण का ही काम अपना परमात्मा को पाने का लक्ष्य, उसके लिए तैयारी के रूप में यज्ञ वगैरह उपासना करना है. एंड एज ए क्लियरेंस ऑफ द डेट्स टू द वर्ल्ड, ही विल हैव टू teach or guide the Kshatriya Vaishya Shudra in the Varnashrama as indicated in the Vedas. That is how the Brahmanas work. So he is not approached by anyone or maybe one or two. So that job is not there with him, but he is Brahma Vittamaha. Following that Brahmana Lakshanas fully, he is in that contemplation, meditation on the Brahma Tattva. Brahma Vittamaha. So Sudhama is a Mahagnani of the Vedanta, not only mere Brahmana. Now, simultaneously, you must understand that Bhagavan Krishna loves and respects the Brahmanas. Among them who are the knowers of Vedanta Upanishads, he will love them more. This you relate it with Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter. Udaraha sarve eva ete jnani tu atma eva iti me matam. चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम जना सुकृतिनो अर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्तः एकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनः अत्यर्थम अहम स च मम प्रियः. Now, because of that sloka only, we said this is an intimate story of Lord Krishna. Priyo hi jnanina aham atyartam. I am extremely dear to a tattva jnani. Sacha mama priyaha. For me also, he is the one most dearest than anyone. So for Sudhama, the dearest is Krishna. For Krishna, the dearest is Sudhama. And it is nothing external. They met only twice. Once when they were in Gurukula, second now. Physically meeting not required. They are in the hearts always one. So these are all the intricate things that are mentioned here. If we can catch, we can catch. By God's grace, such very beautiful thoughts we can grasp from these things. So Krishnasya sakha kaschit brahmano brahmavittamaha. Done. Then other gunas of him was virakta indriyartheshu. How come he became Brahmana? From many, many lives, while doing his upasana to the divine, through his viveka, he got the virakti towards all the indriyartha vastus. And that itself gave him the sufficient inner poise and introvertedness with which he became Brahmavittamaha. He could study the Shastras and understand them. All are interconnected. So viraktaha indriyartheshu. And because of always reveling in Paramatma, he is Prashantatma. And when one is so happy in being the one with God, why will his indriyas disturb him? They will not disturb. Therefore, Jitendriyaha. So his Indriya Jaya is not effortful. His Indriya Jaya is because he is Prashantatma. Why he is Prashantatma? Because he is Brahmavittama. Why he is Brahmavittama? Because he is Virakta Indriyartheshu. Why he is Virakta Indriyartha? Because he is Brahmana. And how he is Brahmana? He was doing this from many, many lives. See? These are the qualities of the Sri Dama, Sudhamaji. Every one of them are worthy of understanding and practicing by us also. From this, what we can say, those who are bhaktas of Lord, but for the Vishayas, etc., Bhagavan dispenses all the desires what they ask, but never keeps them with him, nor he stays with them. He just goes, tells them, "Le lo jo chahiye bhago." But the one who is Indriyartheshu viraktaha, Brahmavittamaha, Brahmanaha, Prashantatma, Jitendriyaha. Such people Bhagavan loves. Therefore, one, we love the God. Second, we get the love from the God. We love the God also is our effort. In that bhajan, kirtana, upasana, all we do. But if we want to be getting love from the God, we have to have these qualities. ऐसे भक्तों को गीता में ही आता है बार बार 12 चैप्टर हर चैप्टर में यो भक्त समय प्रिया यो मत भक्त समय प्रिया है ना यस्मानोदिते लोकः और अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्र करुणे वच निर्ममो निरहंकार how many 32 values of the bhakta Bhagavan tells there. Such bhakta is me priya I love him, I love him. Remember, whether it is the people of the world or the God, it is not we run behind them. We have to command them to come to us with our purity of character and conduct, with our divine values, virtues, and qualities. If the conduct and character is pure, the people come to us. If divine values, virtues are there, Bhagavan himself loves us. See the lessons we learn if we pause at every shloka. Then, once this theory is known, engage in gathering these qualities. And remember, if the Lord is not giving you big jobs, not giving lots of money, not giving lots of friends, etc., it's not that He is denying you of all that bhoga. What it means is, Lord is freeing you from all those responsibility duties in which caught up people are not able to worship Him. He has given us such a freedom, telling that, oh my dear, you come to me through all your spiritual sadhanas of bhakti and jnanam. So make use of while practicing all these things. So, Kuchela, Sudhama, unless you read the books properly with every shloka, only half you understand. एक ब्राह्मण था, भगवान का छोटे से मित्र, वो आए थे, भगवान ने उनका चरण धोया. ऐसा करके भगवान का बड़प्पन ही हम करते हैं. There is no doubt about it. अगर भगवान उनके चरण धो रहे हैं, तो how much great he must be. है ना, भगवान किसी का चरण धोना हमको क्या मिलने वाला है? भगवान का कोई फायदा नहीं. किसका धो रहे हैं उनके लक्षण हमको पाना है. So our focus should be not on Krishna, on Sudhama, on the Sri Dama. He was of such great character and conduct. Take off here. Then we have got the idea now how we have to mold our life personality to be loved by the Lord. Here, not only Bhagavan loved, he has respected, revered, worshipped, took the charana, jala, pad jala on his own head. चरणामृत को भगवान ने, जिस भगवान के चरणामृत हम सब लेते हैं, भगवान उनके चरणामृत लिए वो जो ऐसे सद्गुण संपन्न ब्राह्मण. These are the things we have to learn. Further qualities of him, what? Yadruchaya upapannena vartamanaha. So Yadruchaya upapannena vartamanaha is whatever he in his capacity has got, the puja or anything to be done, he will do that. In that, whatever they give, he takes. So here the Yadruchaya upapanna means not a berozgar doing nothing, staying at home, and if somebody comes and gives, he will take, not otherwise. For a grahastha, it is not allowed. Whether it is a brahmana ho, koi bhi ho. Only a sannyasi, that is avadhuta, only can stay like that. Even sannyasi has to do the dharma of bhikshatana, with which he'll have to maintain this deha given by the Lord as long as he is there in it doing sadhana or seva. Nobody can be like that, a berozgar are staying at one place, forcing the Lord and Prakriti to provide the food. No. So here Yadruchaya Upapannena means doing his Brahmanatva कहते हैं उसको. Whatever as a Brahmana he has to do. While doing so, Yadruchaya Upapannena means ब्राह्मण जी आप हमारे घर में पूजा कीजिए कि बताइएगा क्या दक्षिणा चाहिए आप. In that questioning, he will not ask anything. जो आप चाहे आप दे दो. That is called a Yadruchaya Upapanna. And today Brahmanas are not like that and should not be. Because the people who get pujas from them get done, they're so miser, spend lakhs of rupees otherwise. But when it comes to Brahmana, they give minimum. देखो ब्राह्मण को भी तो कमर्शियल बनना पड़ा. They are quoting. आधा घंटा पूजा 5,000, 1 घंटा पूजा 8,000, 4 घंटे पूजा 20,000. मैं अकेला हूं तो इतना, 3 ब्रह्मचारी पुजारियों को लाओ तो उतना. They have their own fixed rates. They also have to survive. Expenses are for everybody, cost of living. And their parishrama you will never know. सुबह 4 बजे उठकर, not one day, today in a year or lifetime, every day, taking bath in the ठंडा पानी, doing the Veda mantra ucharana, upasana, yajna. Hare Rama, in this Kali Yuga, do you know how difficult it is to maintain Sattva, maintain the interest for studying the Shastras, when so many of the tempting things, so many of the tiring, exhausting things are there. So difficult it is. ट्राई करके देखो, 1 हफ्ता सुबह 4 बजे उठ के ठंडा नहाकर वेद मंत्रों का पाठ करो 1 घंटा. देन डू ऑल द देवता उपासना. 1 हफ्ता करके देखो. देन यू विल सी हाउ टफ इट इज. थ्रू आउट द लाइफ दे डू. हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू चैंट द मंत्रास. आपको तो पता हो ही गया होगा अभी तक. तमाशा देखते रहते हो व्हेन आई चैंट. इज इट नॉट? ब्राह्मण वेरी टफ दैट लाइफ. त्रिसंध्या वंदन करते हुए रोज वो जो निष्ठाएं अनुष्ठान करना है, remaining in the same world where we are. Therefore, some of the Brahmanas, when they become brashta from Brahmanatva, we can't blame them. The world is like that. But the others who have stuck to their Brahmanatva, in spite of all inner and outer compulsions, they have to be worshipped. Bhagavan has worshipped them in the Dwapar Yuga itself, means in Kali Yuga, how much we have to respect and revere them. अब उनमें से कोई शास्त्र पढ़कर शास्त्र को पढ़ा रहे हैं तो और भी महान है. और वो और कोई साधु सन्यासी ही है तो then the highest expression of the Lord on Bhumandala is a Brahmana sadhu sannyasi. Once his sannyasi is no more Brahmana, but as Brahmana Varna taken sannyasa, dedicating life only for the Paramatma, he is the second expression after Paramatma on this earth. Believe or not. अब वो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी है तो फिर अल्टीमेट ओनली. कितने जन्मों का मेहनत. इन द सेम वे एवरीबडी, इफ somebody is a king ruling the state or nation, how many lives of development it has to come in him of all abilities, staminas, etc. That 140 crore country, crore country one is managing. So he also deserves our namaskar. Morning we saw in our Vibhuti is told by Lord Krishna in 10th chapter. He says, Naranam cha naradipam. I am the king among all the human beings. Raja भगवान का ही अवतार होता है. Today we spoke to our the youth in the morning class. So how much we have done? We have seen yadruchaya upapannena vartamanaha, but he is not a sannyasi, gruhashrami. He is still in the grahastha ashrama. He has got wife. They say plenty of children he has. This kuchela santanam कहते हैं. Gruhashrami. Okay, it is his life. To such person, equally devoted, cooperating in all these devotional things, getting that type of woman as a wife is again sone pe suhaga, the blessings. Yeah? One of the stories we have seen in our programs, that husband Brahmana is a data. Any puja, any satsang does, he get money. Before he comes home, he gives everything. And he gives promises to all, and whatever is there, he goes on. Somebody asks sometime, कि बेटी का शादी है कुछ करो, he says कोशिश करता हूँ. Then he has nothing to give, what to give, घर में कुछ नहीं है. And in those days of him, nobody called him also him to give the dakshina. You know what he did that night? You know all that story. When his wife was sleeping, that Brahmani, he took one of the kada from her leg. पाँव से ना या हाथ से, जो भी याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे. And चोरी चोरी सोने का रातों रात जाकर he gives that Brahmana. That person who was to get his daughter married some work. Then he is tensed, pasina pasina, because wife will see next day, kaha gaya, kaha gaya. Then by the time he comes home, she is already throwing tantrums, shouting at the servant, जो भी थे, helpers वगैरह, कहाँ गया वगैरह वगैरह. Then she is also so cute, so wonderful, so divine, intelligent. Then she fights with the husband. And the last 3-4 sentences are so beautiful it is. When she becomes so naraz, when he tried to say sorry to her, ye wo karke, she says, the reason for our her narazgi is not that चोरी चोरी वो रात में एक कड़ा चुरा कर देखे गए. वो कहती है कि एक देने से कैसा होगा, देना तो दो चाहिए ना, और मुझे पूछ के देती तो मैं और खुश हो जाती. The wife and husband togetherness in doing the first purushartha of dharma. And in that dharma, the first thing is dana. And in the brahmana, the sabse bada guna hai dana. Is it not? Shamodamastaupa shaucham kshantirarjamevacha jnanam vijnanamastikyam brahma karma swabhavajam. So Brahmana. So that one, I'm just like that. Hundreds of great jivas are there in many lives of study, learning from the gurus. So they are evolving in the revolutionary stages. In each of the life, they remain as an adarsha to others, themselves also doing some sadhana and evolving. So this great Sudhama, to whose feet Bhagavan has done puja, if he is worthy of puja by God, for how much he is worthy of worship by us also. इसलिए किसी का आपको नाम देना है तो सुधामा श्रीदामा दे दो. लिख लो अपने घर में श्रीदामा निलयम और सुधामा निलयम. Wonderful, Krishna will come. Then yadruchaya upapannena vartamanaha, but gruhashrami. He was in grahastha. Now what is bharya? Tasya bharya kuchelasya, his wife. She did not run away to Maika. You are not able to take care of me. On the other hand, staying there with him, she supported him. She encouraged him in all his noble activities. This is what again the example of Tulasi Dasa's wife you can take. That wife who coaxes the husband to go by all means of corruption to get all the money for her comforts. How useless wretched she is. And that wife who says, more than our luxury comforts, your name, your good heart and character and your recognition in the world is important. We will live in minimum. You need not earn the thing for our sake in any bad wrong means. She's of that type. क्या बढ़िया है कि नहीं समझदारी. These are the subtle things we have to learn. ये ऐसी कहानियां पढ़ो तो ये हम पता चलता है. You don't read these things. Then both wife husband love marriage कर लिए. Then each of them earning money, so independently they can buy anything. Though the matter of fact they live, no love, no understanding, none of the depths of this purity of oneness. Then what? If the external attractions are there, they live together. After that, then they leave each other and they get independent. What a worst culture. It is not our Indian culture. Indian culture is the ones married till the death, they're together, come what may. They become synergy to face the internal domestic requirements or problem situation, so to the outer. Such a wonderful is that grahastha ashrama if one can know and manage it. So tasya bharya kuchelasya, she was kshutkszama. She was also Kshama means thin and pale. Kshuddha se Kshama ho gayi means because of hunger, she was so much thin and all that. Because whatever he used to bring, both of them used to feed their lot of children. They had 10 8 children. कुचेल संतानम कहते हैं. And when they give everything to children, तो उनको तो दिखता नहीं कुछ मम्मी के लिए भी पापा के लिए कुछ छोड़ना है मदर के लिए. No, they eat only. So they were always in Kshuddha hunger, Kshama, but most important is Tatha Vidha. As he was, so she was. Understanding him and not coaxing him for any of the unwanted wrong channels or routes. Roads. धर्म से हम जिएंगे बस. Wonderful. In fact, we should do pranam to her also. Kshama. Then what happened once children are growing, needs are more. Then sometime you can take a chance. Now, see, they have not asked throughout life anybody anything. If at all they have asked, they asked Bhagavan only. Now, this is another lesson they have to learn. And only when the situation was out of hands. Very, very essential it was. Not out of greed or luxury or bhog. देखो भगवान से हम कुछ मांगते भी है ना तो जरूरत के लिए मांगना है नॉट फॉर भोग एंड फॉर यू एंड आई नो जरूरत के लिए मांगने की भी जरूरत बिकॉज ऑल आवर जरूरत आर फुलफिल्ड बाय हिम मोर देन व्हाट वी नीड ओनली हैज गिवन अस इज इट नॉट लुक इनटू आवर लाइव्स and to the people like Sudhama and all, Bhagavan always keeps them in poverty. Only then they will not have either ghamanda of the wealth or the indulgence in the wealth. Instead of that, they always will be remembering the God. भगवान का ये रहस्य है ये इनका टेक्निक है those whom he loves wants them to turn towards him he sees to it that he never gives them anything bhautika vishayas including the name and fame and all anything the name and fame money power position all of them make a person bhogi samsari even a sadhu sannyasi he is not quite alert like Puja Gurudev and tuning always to the truth. If once they become famous, their attention is on the people, like on the ashramas, how many ashramas to develop, how many of the disciples to be made, how to compete and defeat other Mahatmas. अब देखो माया संसार किसी को नहीं छोड़ता जो पकड़ा उसको और कौन पकड़ते माया को और पकड़ा जाते हैं जिसने भगवान को छोड़ा कैसे छूट जाता है भगवान देखो थ्रू दिस कॉल्ड एज माया learn all of these very important topics. It's very, very important in life. So Tatha Vidha, she is also like him. वो like him means ब्राह्मणा है ब्रह्मवित्तमा है she is also इंद्रियार्थेषु विरक्ता प्रशांतात्मा she is also जितेंद्रिया exactly like him. Wonderful. That's so now with friends or family. If the understanding is good, in all poverty still you can be happy. If wife, husband or parents, children are fighting with each other, you may have all the riches outside, but life is very miserable. Inside, subtle life of the mind. अब जब मन में जीवन में शांति सुख नहीं बाहर कितने भी धन कनक संपदा वस्तु है क्या है उससे व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ दैट We have to be, this is how contemplating and change our priorities from giving value to the dravya gross to our knowledge, values, virtues, character, conductor, wisdom, devotion, conduction. इसके लिए हमें ज़्यादा value देना है. This is what a human evolution. Then what happened? Pativrata. Pativrata means he just says she listens. She never has anything from her side to say generally. But एक बार she took a chance. Husband also kind. He's not a dictator. Sometimes he may give her chance. So patim praha. Once she spoke. And at that time she was mlayata vadanena. Her face was totally nirasa, means tired, fatigued, exhausted, energyless because of no food, no nutritious food, no regular food. Once in a 3 days, 4 days, some Brahmanas he goes, they give this much rice or those things. With that children only eat thoda unko bacha to bacha, nahi to pani piya. So mlayata vadanena means malnutritious face. When there's no nutrients or food eaten, how that? है ना? Mlayata vadana. In the countries like Somalia, Nigeria, Algeria, how the people are there. Same in our 1930s, 40s, 50s, that how India was there. In all 1970s, 80s, when you used to go to the movie, they used to show the newsreel for 10, 15 minutes. In that they show politics, they show cricket, they show cinema, they show this also. The famine in different places. You can see the people, children without food and all. I'm just telling Mlayata Vadana means she was in that Shushka Dina Vadanata, lack of the food. So she was like that, tired, exhausted. Then to take a chance as if she speaks to him. Pativrata, Patim Praha, she was at Mlayata Vadanena Sa and Daridra. There's nothing ढूंढने पर भी कुछ है नहीं घर में. अरे बाहर से कुछ लाए और आया तो होता ना. So, Daridra Sidamana, she was losing all the hopes now. There was no source as if of any type for her, even filling the belly of children or the family. Daridra Sidamana. Sidamana means she's almost, अब क्या करे? They have not opted for any, बेईमानी वाले works, cheating वाले works. कर सकते भाई. दिमाग यूज करो तो anybody can become cheater, and there are always simple people in the world who get cheated. They never yielded to that. That is one beautiful thing you have to learn from that family. Then sa Vepamana, and she was even shaking also, shivering also. Shivering for both reasons. Of nothing to eat and all, other is what he will feel. Will my suggestion be welcomed or it will hurt him? That type of hesitation and fear yukta, shivering and trembling, kampana say she spoke to Sudhama. मतलब we have to picturize these things so that how lucky we are compared to them as regards the material comforts are concerned. And yet we want more and more great indulgence in same things and no depth in our adhyatmika, any of the pursuits. हाँ भाड़ में जा करके छोड़कर बैठ जाना चाहिए भक्ति में ज्ञान में. Then what did she speak? Vepamana with all shivering, Abhigamya, coming to him, she says, Nanu, hey Brahman, ब्रह्मन हस्बैंड को ब्रह्मन एड्रेस कर रही है. भगवतः फॉर हर द पत्नी हस्बैंड इज भगवान स्वरूप ओनली. देयरफॉर भगवतः मीन्स ऑफ यू. भगवान स्वरूप आपके सखा. यू हैव ए सखा. And you have told about his stories lot of times to us, and they are every time so enchanting only. And who is your sakha? Sakshat Shriyapati. लक्ष्मी नारायण. श्री मीन्स लक्ष्मी पति. लक्ष्मी पति नारायण ही आपका सखा है. आपने बहुत बार हमको कहा था. नो प्लीज फ्रॉम हियर ऑनवर्ड्स ईच ऑफ अस शुड बिकम Sudama and his wife. We only were both. To our own mind, our own intellect should say, or to the intellect or the mind, it should be inside us. Now, have we ever made Narayana as our Priya Sakha in our own heart by talking to him, by praying to him, by telling to him all our things, nothing hiding from him? देखो, कोशिश करोगे तो नारायण कैन बी द सखा टू एवरी वन ऑफ अस. श्री ऑफ पति फ्रॉम हिज साइड ही नेवर पुट एनी कंडीशंस, नो, कि ऐसे लोग मेरे मित्र बन सकते हैं. कांट वी हैव मित्रता विथ भगवान, द होल यूनिवर्सल गॉड? देखो हाउ इग्नोरेंट वी आर, नोबडी टोल्ड सो फार, एट लीस्ट वी केम टू नो नाउ. भगवान से सुहृदम सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा माम शांतिमुच्यते. Fifth chapter, last sloka. I am the Surat of all. Whoever knows it, they confide everything to me, and in that they know I take care of them. After that, they are Shanti, like Prashantatma. आपका सखा है श्रेयपति, है ना? And it is an indication to all of us from the mouth of that Sudhama's Patni, Lord Krishna's some lakshanas are told. One or two or three of them. More very important one. That's more than enough. What is he? Brahmanyaha Sharanyaha. Is it not? He is Brahmanyaha, means he is a Parama Bhakta of the Brahmanas. He himself being Bhagavan takes Brahmanas as his own Bhagavan, and then he respects, reveres and worships them. ऐसा आपने कितने बार कहा. तो Lord Krishna, though Bhagavan, when he is born in that Kshatriya Kula, right from childhood, imagine how he managed or maintained his respect, reverence for the Brahmanas, which he started with Sudama in the childhood. Friend to Tehi. Same time, that distance that is Brahmana, I am Kshatriya, he deserves my respect and reverence. From then onwards, till he left the avatara, he continued that. That is what the eternal values, eternally we have to practice, then only we are eternally blessed. So अब छोड़ दिया बीच में तो we don't get blessings. So it's called Brahmanyaha. We have heard, you told me, he loves and respects the Brahmanas. Then Sharanyaha. Sharanyaha means what? Worthy of surrender. Everybody is not worthy of surrender in this world because of their own inabilities, incapacities to take care of those who surrender. है कि नहीं? हमको उनको शरण करना है, शरणागति में जाना है जो हमारे सारे दुख दर्द दूर कर सकते हैं. There is nobody in the universe whose problems and cannot be solved, whose desires cannot be fulfilled by Sakshat Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Therefore, should we not go to him, knowing him to be Sharanya? When will that thought come to us that the Lord is all powerful? Anything anybody gives is given by the Lord only, and everything belongs to in this world. And whoever go to Sharanagati to him, he fully takes care of them. Sakurudeva prapannaya tavasmiti chayachate avayam sarvabhutebhyah dadami etad vratam mama. Whoever prapatti or Sharanagati करके आते हैं, I will just take care, protect them, and sarvabhutebhyah avayam dadami. Sarvabhutebhyah abhayam dadami, even Mrityu will not touch him. That's the meaning. No other beings will touch him. He will be protected by me eternally. She can't talk more because so thin, lean, dilapidated, Mlayata Vadana, and all of that she was. So Brahmanyaha Sharanyaha. About Lord, we have to learn from her. So by birth Brahmana, some can be, by fortune, by above said Lakshanas also one can be Brahmana. तो ब्राह्मण दोनों भगवान दोनों देखते हैं. जन्मतः ब्राह्मण है और अलग जन्मतः लक्षण भी ब्राह्मण का है, तो उनके लिए तो भगवान ही है. भगवान के लिए वो somebody by janma may not be brahmana, but if he has got lakshanas, Bhagwan is happy with that also. तो ब्रह्मण्यस्य शरण्यः च भगवान is the Lord. सात्वत ऋषभः. सात्वतास means यदु वंशस्तास. They are called. So यादव ऋषभ, यादव में यदुवंश राजाओं में और प्रजा में सबसे ऋषभ श्रेष्ठ है. ऐसे सात ऋषभ श्रेष्ठ श्रीयपति भगवान जो शरण्य है, ब्रह्मण्य है, आपके सखा है. You told me many times so. Nanum Brahman Bhagawata means yours. Sakha is a friend. Sakshat Shriyapati. Lakshmipati. Brahmanyah and Sharanyah. Bhagavan Sattvadarshavaha. Then she says, out with all shivering hesitation, Tam upaihi he Mahabhaga. आप उनके पास जाए. Tam means to him. Upaihi means go near to him. He Mahabhaga, oh respectful my husband, please go to him. Sadhu nam cha parayanam. Tam sadhu nam parayanam. So he's not only Brahmanya, not only Sharanya, but sadhu nam parayanam. Means what? For sadhus, he is the ultimate person to be approached. And you are a greatest sadhu, and you can approach him. And Lord also, when the sadhus come to him, he gets up to dance in ecstasy. दुष्ट लोग, स्वार्थी लोग, कामी लोग, भोगी लोग, ये सब तो हमारे चारों तरफ घूमते रहते हैं. But a sadhu choosing to come to us, there cannot be any greater blessings than it. Therefore, sadhunam parayana means for the sadhus he is parayanam. And such sadhus when come to him, he celebrates. And you are a sadhu by all good qualities. So tam upaihi. आप जाइएगा. And I'm sure dasyati dravinam bhori. He will give sufficient or very good quantity of dravinam, the wealth. Oh. See the te kutumbine. To you who is a kutumbin means have a family, wife and so many children, and see that they are suffering so much because of poverty, definitely he will give. So now all of them we have to do anvaya to us. What is anvaya we do? Even we also lack the money, Dravidam. And for you and our, the three Dravidams, more than the outer wealth, is the Sadguna Dravina, the Bhakti Dravidam, and the Jnana Dravidam. Is it not? The wealth of values, virtues, the wealth of devotion, wealth of the wisdom. We need them. The outer wealth जीने के लिए जो चाहिए भगवान तो बिना मांगे दे रहे हमको. We go to the Lord with this. And whole story का एक basic thought क्या है? Lord knows Sudhama is there in poverty, but he will not do gustaki. Understand how much your friend is your friend. It is you should know your need. You should know the greatness of God. You must go and ask him. तो बिना मांगे भगवान ना भुक्ति देते हैं ना मुक्ति देते हैं. तो मांगो. Because in that मांगना ही our चाहत, our egolessness are proved. Then only what God gives, you value it. Without मांगे दिए value, it is like my classes. बिना मांगे बोलते जाते हैं, nobody values. Such a great shastras, textbooks we are studying. I just do online every day. No demand from anyone. There was no value from anyone. But I do it for my sadhana, and therefore I don't have any objection or problem there. It's just an example I am telling. So unless we ask, Bhagavan will not give. This is a secret today we have known now. So right now, close the eyes. Bhagavan, please give us the Sadguna Sampada. Oh Bhagavan, please give me the Bhakti Sampada. Oh Bhagavan, please give me the Jnana Sampada and all the thing required for Bhukti and Sharana survival so that I reach you, I serve you. I allow you to express through me. So tamupaihi mahabhaga sadhunam cha parayanam. Then dasati dravinam bhuri sidate te kutumbine. Now you can picturize in the mind how respectively, reverentially in that language, Gujarati भाषा में तब गुजराती नहीं था, सब संस्कृति था. She must have approached him with, हाँ जी कुछ कहना है मुझे, कहो. कल परसों देखूंगा मैं कुछ लाने को, वो बात नहीं है जी, कुछ और कहना है कहिए. या बहुत बार कह रहे थे कि आपके बहुत अच्छे मित्र है, श्रेयपति है, ब्रह्मण्य है, शरण्य है, और क्या है, साधु नाम परायणम है. आप उनके पास जाइए तो वो आपको निराश नहीं करेंगे. ही विल गिव यू द सफिशिएंट वेल्थ. एंड व्हेन यू टेल यूर सीधते ते कुटुंबिने, डेफिनेटली ही विल टेक केयर. सो पूछना है तो भगवान को ही पूछो. बाकी को पूछने से फिर वो ऋण अनुबंध बढ़ता है. Unnecessary debts are there. Anything you want, any bhoga also you want, ask Bhagwan, he will give. Ask anyone, you will be coming under terrible debts to clear which 100 times you may have to take birth. In this way, she might have said earlier also, but he might have answered her in different way. नहीं क्या अब इतने दिन से मिले नहीं अब जाना और वो भी कुछ मांगने तो फिर Brahmanas are always in that hesitation also. They cannot be aggressive. They should not be. ऐसे रहना पड़ता है उनको बस. Then only their devotion to God and God takes care of them. And God's only taking care is giving bhakti jnanam, not giving the bhautik sampada. That will be third priority, not first. So then she continues saying, how beautiful she say, Asti adhuna dvaravatyam. Now he is in Dwaraka Nagari. द्वारका एंड पोरबंदर में है सुदामा का आश्रम रहना ज्यादा दूर नहीं है some 200-300 kilometers or even less than. So we heard that he is there Dwaraka Nagari. Bhoja Vrishni Andhaka Ishwaraha. He is the lord of all the Bhoja Vamsha, Vrishni Vamsha, Andhaka Vamsha and all other 8 more. Around 12 or 9 or 11 Vamsha Rajas are there as one group. The UPA or NDA, whatever. NDA or UPA. अब यूपीए तो है ही नहीं. इंडिया ये तो एनडीए उन्होंने ये एनडीए बनाया तो उन्होंने इंडिया बना दिया. क्या क्या नाटक करते हैं लोगों को ना उल्लू समझते हैं. अभी ह्यूमन बीइंग और जनता इज नो मोर उल्लू नाउ. दे हैव सीन होल वर्ल्ड मच मोर. यू कांट चीट द पब्लिक नाउ पॉलिटिकली. दे नोस नर्व. सम आर देयर बेवकूफ वोटर्स तो होते हैं ऊपर का वोटर पब्लिसिटी देखकर वोट करते हैं. दैट इज अगेन प्रॉब्लम स्टिल. बट मेनी ऑफ देम आर मैच्योर्ड. You can't cheat them. So, the many Vamshas to that Lord Krishna is a guide. Okay, she says so. And then she see her faith, smaratah padakamalam. If somebody is doing the smarana of his charana, ki atmanamapi achati. It is heard that he gives himself to them who do the smarana of his padakamalam. See the faith in her. If that is the case, that the ones who do smarana, he gives his own self to them, smarana vispada kamala, kinu arthakaman bhajataha kimnu. And we are not asking him moksha, we are not asking him the very much of the wealth, or we are not asking him to give himself to us. We are asking some arthakama for our own survival. So kimnu arthakaman bhajata na ati abhishtan. We are not asking big things that हमको इतना बड़ा राजा बनाओ सम्राट बनाओ करोड़ों रुपए दे दो. We are not asking that. ना अति अभिष्टान. And he is a Jagat Guru. He is a caretaker of the whole universe. And we are going to him asking our few things. He is such a data. He himself gives himself to those who do smarana of his charana by mind. So we are asking only few things. So all these are the words about the glory of God, knowing which we develop such a deep faith in Paramatma that anything we want, we ask. We ask Him. We ask Him and Him only till He gives. If He doesn't give, we understand that He doesn't want us to get lost in that. He wants us to turn towards Him. देखो तो संसारी क्या है. भगवान पैसे दे या ना दे, भगवान को भूलकर संसार में फंसे रहते. साधक क्या है, भगवान पैसे दे या ना दे, इन बोथ केसेस ही इज रिमेंबरिंग भगवान. Remembering Bhagavan is internal. It has nothing to do with the external much. Is it not? Inside you be riches are there, he gave. So let it give the required comforts taken care. But my mind is dedicated to God. But कुछ भी नहीं मिला तो क्या, मन तो दिया उन्होंने. So let the man be dedicated to it. This is called maturity, purity. More than maturity, it's purity. From the purity comes the maturity. Maturity is in decision and in acting. And that is based on purity or impurity. Impure hearts decide wrongly. But the impure heart, those are caught up in the bhautika vastus or bhautika vada. Then in them the wrong decision is they don't go to the God. Even if they go only for the material things. And only when the God gives material things, they do namaskar to him and they can go back into those material things only. And the pure hearted, he says, I want bhakti to God. I'm here to serve him, not that I want something from him. His way of lifestyle is totally different and fathomable. Very great. So her words, "Ki, you have a great friend, he is Brahmanya, he is also Charanyah, he is Sadhunam Parayanam. When you go and ask him, Dravidam Bhuri he will give because you are in such a trouble. We are in such a trouble. And if you remember his feet, he is ready to go himself. We are not asking these big, big things. Small Artha Kama we are asking. Ati Abhishta. And she is hinting him also. Jada mat mangna. Even if he gives a blank check, don't write द्वारका दे दो मेरे को और 1000000 फिर वन नंबर पे कोई पानी गिरेगा वन चला जाएगा. So she is telling na ati abhishtan. So these are all very intricate things. Don't ask me beyond what is required for us because about that you have to always have tension in the mind. देखो जो खाना हम खाते हैं उसके लिए टेंशन नहीं होता, जो बचा रहता है उसके लिए टेंशन कि फ्रिज में रखूं किसको दूं नहीं दूं एक्स्ट्रा. छोटू जो कपड़े पे उसके लिए टेंशन नहीं होता, जो अलमारी में बचे व्हाट कॉकरोच और व्हाट चूहा काट रहा है उसको एक कप पहनूं. सो टू व्हाट मनी यू आर यूजिंग फॉर ग्रोसरीज यू आर नो टेंशन, टू बैंक में है वो टेंशन, एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा वी हैव टेंशन. Therefore ask for what is required, don't ask ati abhishta. Now, when he heard from his wife, he is also so wonderful, na? कि सः एवं भार्यया विप्रः बहुशः प्रार्थितः. So many times she has asked. बहुशः is बहु प्रकार. Many times in many ways she tried to ask. To help him out also because he is also feeling bad that not able to take care of family. And he can't ask anyone living in the society. They will just start. Once you start asking the people or neighborhood or around, even your children, you lose your value. एक बार पूछना शुरू करके देखो एक हफ्ते के लिए पूरा वैल्यू जब तक आप देते हो दाता हो देन ओनली देयर इज वैल्यू. जब लेना शुरू करते हो तो देने वाला खत्म, रेस्पेक्ट भी खत्म. सो शी डजंट वांट हिम टू आस्क एनीबॉडी अराउंड एंड यू आर स्टेइंग विद द पीपल, यू कांट शो योर पॉवर्टी एंड बेग देम एंड वंस ट्वाइस दे गिव यू कांट. सो बहुशः so many times she asked प्रार्थिता एंड मृदु. When she asked, she did not force him डंडा पकड़ के लाओ जाके वहां से करके ना, in a such a sweet soft manner, knowing the whole situation. And because of there's no other alternative and is a sure definitely it will happen with that faith. When she asked, he never wanted to go, but so many times she said at least to oblige her he has to go. No, he went. Now here is the whole rahasya, the second line of the shloka with which we conclude today, ki ayam hi paramo labha uttama shloka darshanam. He has gone to Krishna never to ask money from his side. He went to Krishna only to have his darshan. That is why Bhagavan has not given even a rupiah also. He took all the chiuda which he brought, the wheat and rice. Bhagavan ने ले ली, but उनको एक रुपया भी नहीं दी, because he never asked. He wanted the darshanam, Bhagavan ने दे दी. But the wife wanted the wealth, Bhagavan ने इनको वो दे दिया. No, this is the highest thing, no? भगवान का दर्शन ही मुक्ति हेतु है. This is the highest conviction of Vedanta, is it not? Having Bhagavad Darshanam is ultimate. And from him you get a wealth, then from the Bhakta you become the Bhokta. Samsari ban gaye na. Then so many secrets are in this. Tomorrow we will reveal few of them. Then when he goes, how his thinking pattern en route and how he enters, how he gets surprised to see all that, how Bhagavan looks at him, jumps from Palang, runs and hugs him. These are all, the sceneries. They are wonderful. That's why I become a part of Bhagavad Purana. Especially toward the end, 80th chapter में आया कहानी. बहुत सुंदर है कि नहीं? How many things to learn here. And when they talk each other in that Guru Mahima, Ashram Mahima, Guru Seva Mahima, ये सारे हैं इस chapter में. That's why I will take these two chapters 6-7 days. I have no problem. ये सुनना है सुनो, नहीं तो no. Anyway, you have no life, no value. It is your freedom. So I have my own freedom. I will slowly enjoy these two chapters till we become Sudhama and surrender to Krishna. Clear? See tomorrow. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam Om. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmaharpana Madhya Madhya Amrutapane Uttara Voshtabadu Rakshanashta Nirajanam Darshayami. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत विद्या नवनीत जोर कृष्ण नित्य मंगलम भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परम गीतामृतनाथ कृष्ण परम योगी कृष्ण ततस्व भाकारकम देवांगारायण नमो ब्रह्मा विद्या ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मलोकादि निमित्तम नाथ सीता राघव ओम व्यासा विष्णु योगींद्र सुखाय बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। बोलो भाई श्री सुदामा भगवान की जय। बोल श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। बोलो श्री सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। आज की आनंद की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंद। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. Join in 2 minutes to continue our Adhyatma Ramayana Adhyanam. Join, we will be remembering all 10 avatars of the Lord as Mandodari tells to Ravana. Narrating Rama is none but Lord. Om Narayan. Come back.